Well, there is still a threat looming in this province in communities east of Calgary. They are now bracing for a wall of water heading their way. And this is why all that rain that fell on the Rocky Mountains flooded through Canmore, then through Calgary. It's now pushing south and east towards Medicine Hat. At least 10,000 people have been ordered to leave their homes there, and the South Saskatchewan River is expected to hit record highs. Global National's Silvaggio is in Medicine Hat tonight. Francis?
Well, Don, I guess the best way to describe the mood here in Medicine Hat would be urgent calm. Evacuation orders went out earlier this morning to about 10,000 residents along the banks of the South Saskatchewan River. Gas was being turned off at 2 o'clock this afternoon to ensure that those people had some motivation to get out if the water was not enough motivation. But originally we were expecting that the South Saskatchewan River was going to reach its peak level later this evening around 6 o'clock. The good news for this community is that that peak has now been shifted to sometime early Monday morning.
The report has Saturday at 6 p.m. we'll see 2,000 cubic meters per second, and Sunday at 3 a.m. 38 cubic meters per second, and now Monday a.m. anywhere from 5,100 to 6,000 cubic meters per second.
Now, that delay, that additional time is going to be critical for emergency officials here in Medicine Hat. That will give them additional time to set up more and more protection for critical infrastructure like City Hall that you see behind me and just west of us over at the main power facility that's very low down by the river. As we've seen over the last few days in the communities that have been hit so hard by the floodwaters, that water came in so fast that they had no time. So having an additional 36 hours or so to put in protective measures is critical for this community. Now, what it has done, though, is created a bit of a false sense of security for those people in the evacuation zones. There's a lot of issues with compliance right now, according to emergency officials. People don't want to leave, and you can understand that. Who wants to be forced out of their home? But again, no gas as of 2 o'clock today, and emergency officials say the water is going to be coming, and it makes sense, and it's important to stress that it is not safe to stay in those areas, and they're urging everyone who is still in their homes
and we know
to get out
the
as soon as
power
possible.
of that water.
Donna?
Silvaggio, thanks so much.